I'm so tired. I haven't done my hair, I'm wearing pyjamas. I smell a bit. I don't care, you can't tell. For all you know, I smell like vanilla and raspberries, which, to be fair, isn't out of the question. Not a joke, I use vanilla and raspberry shower cream that moisturises me and makes my showers smell like milkshake. Metrosexual. Anyway, the reason I'm so tired is because the other night, I stayed up to watch WrestleMania. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dan? Wrestling? Really? You just said you use raspberry shower cream. Well, welcome to the wonderful dichotomy that is Daniel J. Layton. Moisturiser, wrestling, me. It was bloody great. I was filled with childish glee and the show was fantastic, except that it finished at 4 and I had to get up for work at 7. Ouch. I thought, hell, I've done this before, I can do it again. And I had done it before and been fine, only this time, when I woke up, it was like having a hangover. My head was spinning, my stomach was churning, I was sweating something chronic, and it was all very attractive, debonair, and appealing to a younger demographic. I couldn't work out what was giving me so much grief. I'd done all my usual tricks. I slept during the day, I went straight to bed as soon as it had finished. What was different from when I did it in 2005? And then I realised the answer, me. I'm different. I'm 10 years older. Don't get me wrong, I'm not old, not even by a long shot. I'm only 25. I've still got a good 160 years to go. That still is the deal, isn't it? Guys? But I'm also not a kid who can just stay up late, get no sleep, and then just work it off the next day by doing nothing. I'm a grown-up now, I've got responsibilities, and they suck. People my age like to gloat a bit about not being in school anymore. They're like, I don't have to do any homework, and you do, you gotta get up and go to school, I can do whatever I want. No, you fucking can't. You gotta go to work, you got bills to pay, taxes. I can order pizza whenever I want. Yeah, you can. Go ahead and order a pizza at 3 in the morning, but you know what? Don't blame me when you're trying to go to sleep, the hours are ticking by and your stomach feels like it's imploding. The one thing we can't avoid in life is aging. I am literally aging before your very eyes right now. As you sit there, you're aging. In the time between me finishing this and going to upload it, we'll have all aged a bit more. We're all getting older as every second ticks by. And I don't like to think about it too much, to be honest with you. I just want to go to bed and watch MasterChef and be oblivious to my own mortality for as long as it takes some guy to fuck up a souffle. But just because we inevitably get older doesn't mean we have to grow up. I don't think childish urges ever really leave us. An example of this is when you get the DLR. When you get on the DLR, you're surrounded by distinguished looking men in suits who are off to Canary Wharf to work in big business and do trading and stocks and work with numbers and stuff. But the second these doors open, these distinguished, important looking businessmen get blinkers on and they barge straight to the front of the train. They duck and they dive to make sure that they can sit right at the front. Why? Because when you're sat at the front of the DLR, you can pretend you're driving the train. When Jack and I watched WrestleMania together, we became teenagers again. It was so much fun. We were laughing, cheering, booing. At one point, I swear we started doing play-by-play. It was just so much fun. Even though I'm absolutely shattered, even though I've got a banging headache, even though the second I turn this camera off, I am going to fall asleep right here on the floor, it's so worth it for those 4 hours of unadulterated childish joy watching some grown men and women play fight. We're in control of what we do, and as long as we don't hurt anybody and we meet our responsibilities, then we can do whatever the hell we want. Eat your 3 AM pizza, barge your way to the front of the DLR, sit at the top of the bus and pretend you're flying, have a sleepover and eat cookie dough. Just don't stop being a child at heart. That's it. Good night.